Uchigatana, Silver Knight Spear. Never heard of either of those. Shh.
The world was unformed.
Love this game.
Shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons.
Best game. Shh.
But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold. Life and death. And of course, light and dark.
Best game.
Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos.
You know what? Since we're all enjoying this together,
Lord of sunlight.
let me just do the object strat real quick. Look at him if you got him.
Furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty lords.
Did you see that? Some clown in the chat room just said Shadows of Mordor is better than Dark Souls 1. Somebody fucking kill that guy. Somebody give that guy the firing squad while I look at these flowers. Kill him. Kill him.
And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless night.
I was just kidding.
And amongst the living
That guy got banned. Oh shit. Hey, listen guy. Serves you fucking right, okay? I was just kidding, but you deserve that shit. Alright? Welcome to the streets, motherfucker.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the
Band aid
end of the
donation.
world.
Thanks very much, Norwegian Viking. That is very kind of you. I don't know what that means, but... Uh-oh. What did I do? Don't panic. Okay. Be cool. Poof. Thanks very much, Norwegian Viking. I really appreciate that. Muchos Garcias. Anyway, I hope that guy isn't banned. Somebody unhand him, will ya? I was just kidding. I mean, not really, but I don't want to be too mean. He really deserves it, though. I mean, if that's your opinion, then first of all, worst opinion too, and second of all, keep it to yourself, you know? Anyway. So, we're gonna go for... I never use pyromancy. Does that mean I start with a glove? No. But I have fireball. I wonder when you pick up the glove. I haven't used this. This was the first time I ever played this game. I picked pyromancy just because it sounded cool. Because in Demon Souls, that didn't exist. So when Dark Souls came out, that was like the first new thing I noticed. And I was like, alright, pyromancy it is. Let's play that. And man, it turned out to be top tier, right? It was cheap. I haven't used it since. And I've been playing this game a billion times. But it seems as though Lord Moose has spoken and he thinks that this is top tier. When you look at the soul level, it's pretty low, right? Soul level 2, is it? So, pretty good. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think you get the glove yet. David takes
Confession time.
on.
I've never played this game, but that intro makes me want to go balls deep, or I could finally finish.
Damn, clean parry?
Hope you're having a good love at RS. What are your thoughts on Bloodborne?
What the hell's going on? Okay, let's just keep in mind that this game doesn't have a pause. So let's just be cool for a second, and I'll cover both of those things that were mentioned there. Thanks very much for the kind donation, first of all. Furthermore, let me get to your weird questions. David takes on something about confession time. I never played this game. Listen, it's good. Okay, I don't want to know about what your balls are up to. Okay, but the game is great. If you've never played it before, you're blowing it super hard. Okay, so I recommend it. In fact, I think it's on sale right now on Steam. I don't make a dime off of this shit, but I think it's 5 smackaroos on Steam. Best $5 you've ever fucking spent in your life. Don't go to Taco Bell one time for lunch. Don't go to Taco Bell. Save that 5 and put that shit in here. You'll be thanking me. Trust me. Anyway, unless you suck. If you suck, like some people, you know, some roommates, Korean roommates. Anyway, having a good night. What are your thoughts on Bloodborne? My thoughts on Bloodborne are that it's hella good, right? I think Bloodborne is a great game. But I think that the way the game is designed is kind of stupid. And I don't mean anything except for the fact that the DLC is like 40% of the game. So you pay $60 to buy Bloodborne, right? And then you get this product that's basically like incomplete. There are only a few weapons, a bunch of shit is kind of not even working correctly, like arcane and all this other shit. And when you finally get the DLC, you realize, well, wow, this is the rest of the game, right? That's kind of weird. Well, once you play the DLC, the game itself is no longer a good game without the DLC. It's like the DLC is the entire game, or the 40% of the remainder. So it's kind of interesting. I think Bloodborne is a hella good game, right? And I think it's fantastic. One of the best games. The best game of the year, probably, right? Probably easy, right? But, I mean, could you imagine if Dark Souls 1 was, like, incomplete without the Artorias of the Abyss? It's kind of weird. It's hard to ignore that. The DLC was such a huge part of the game. It's like, man, what the hell? But, you know, okay, that being said, who gives a shit about that detail, right? In the end, Who needs a life story? In the end, it's like, okay, Bloodborne plus the DLC, what do you think? And the answer is fucking great, right? 420 out of 69. I mean, 5 out of 5 meat spins. What else could a girl ask for, right? That shit is a great game. I mean, you know, it's kind of weird because if you compare Bloodborne to Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 2 is like unacceptable to me. The way they did the DLCs in that game, and they charged you like again for the, what's it called, Scholar of the First Sin. So I mean, it's so fucked up. If you bought the PS3 version, right? So you got the PS3 version that's in 30 frames per second, and it sucks. Then the PC version comes out 60 frames per second, so you got to get that. So then now you bought the game 2 times. Then the DLC comes out and they're $10 each. So now we're talking 2 investments of full price game, then 3 DLCs, right? Now you're talking, we're spending like over almost $200 for one game, right? Then they come out with Scholar of the First Sin, which is an upgrade discount. So I mean, it's like almost like, dude, fuck you, right? It's almost like fuck you, because in the end, Dark Souls 2 is still worse Souls 2. It's fucking shitty, right? So, I mean, they made us pay the most amount of money for the shittiest of all the games. So if you think about that, then in that regard, man, Bloodborne is hella good, right? Bloodborne is best born. You know, Bloodborne is the best shit ever, if you think about how stupid Dark Souls 2 ended up being. And those DLC, you know, those DLCs they made, if you're even slightly into PvP, you had to get all those DLCs, because they had such cheap fucking PvP items, like that ice spear and the fucking Flynn ring and all these cheap ass fucking items that people are going to be using in PvP. You wouldn't have those. So I don't know. Dark Souls 2's DLC model and all that shit was fucking crazy, unacceptable. But then everyone accepted it. They're lucky that Dark Souls 1 is so good. Because if it wasn't so good, these fans wouldn't be accepting this bullshit. Yeah. People still love the Souls games, and they will forever. I really hope that Dark Souls 3 is good. It's alarming to me how much like Bloodborne it feels. I was really hoping that it would either feel new or feel like Dark Souls 1, but it feels a lot like Bloodborne. Either way, I'm very optimistic. Did I equip this shit? Oh, fuck this guy. Whatever. There you go. I heard that if you jump attack, it gives you double damage or additional damage. Because you get the damage from the falling attack, and then you also get the damage from the jump attack. I don't know if that's true. Someone mentioned some shit like that. But you know, sometimes the chat room's full of schmohawks. The shittiest advice. Where's the last part? Where's this last part of this area that I always forget about? Or is there? Maybe not. What's this shit? That's the exit. I think that's it. I might be forgetting some part, but whatever. This part looks really cool. Man, you know, there are parts in Dark Souls 2 where this is like a similar type of an area. Like, you know, I forget what it's called. The area right before you go to the Drangleic Castle, where there's like forest, and it's kind of where you go through the Shrine of Winter. That area has these same types of colors, right? But look at the way the terrain is so uneven and textured here. I feel like in Dark Souls 2, this shit would be just a square. Like the floor would be flat, and there'd be 2 walls on the sides. But look at how this is. I mean, it's so interesting looking and textured, and there's all these weird plants. Fucking, it's like clear that Dark Souls 2 or Souls 2. You know? Shaded woods or whatever.
Only in the ancient
Isn't that
legends
crazy?
it is stated that one
Poverty
day
shading or
undead
texturing. Look at that bird. I like that they used the eagle in Dark Souls 2 instead of a crow. Eagles are way cooler than crows. But crows are also cool.
to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran. I want to go there. Lordran. Is that a saying? Hey, what's up, Positively Nick? What's up, Sanford's Nina tweets? How's it going, muchacho? What's the story of this game? Well, if you mean the lore, I think you should probably YouTube it because it's gonna be way better told on YouTube. I'm not even 100%. It's funny how the game that has no story ends up having the most complicated story of any game ever. But the game has no story, basically, if you just play it. You know what I mean? Drake's Revenge.
So are you saying you prefer the speed, pace of Souls over Bloodborne? I personally hope Dark Souls 3 has the lore of 1, but the gameplay of Bloodborne.
Thanks very much. Yeah, I do prefer the pacing of Souls games over Bloodborne. I feel like Bloodborne feels a little bit too much like a beat 'em up, like a hack and slash, and the shooting parry system I'm not in love with. I prefer the parry system of this game, and even Dark Souls 2 is better than that, right? Yeah, I think that they shouldn't be the same. I think that Dark Souls 3 is headed in that direction, and I think that there should be a clear separation between the two games. So I'm hoping that Dark Souls 3 is less like Bloodborne than it felt during the beta test. I feel like maybe Dark Souls 3's beta test, though, the thing that it was lacking that was very RPG-like is the whole leveling up aspect and the creating of your own character. I mean, maybe once they add that and they add more features to the bonfire when you're sitting at it, it'll feel more like an RPG. Right? You can't really judge the beta test, is what I'm saying. But the network stress test really felt a lot like Bloodborne to me. A shitload like Bloodborne. And you know, I thought it was super deceiving because a lot of popular Souls streamers have been saying that it feels like Dark Souls 1. And though I think they're not totally full of shit, it's kind of full of shit, because if you go from Dark Souls 2 to Bloodborne, you would say, wow, that feels a lot like Dark Souls 1. But that's just because they reverted back to a lot of things that are Dark Souls 1-like in that game. So to say that Dark Souls 3 is like Dark Souls 1 is kind of like overlooking the fact that Bloodborne is like Dark Souls 1. So it's kind of like Bloodborne. To me. I don't know if you guys agree. I'm sure a lot of you have played Dark Souls 3 at this point and Bloodborne. So I don't know if you guys agree, but to me, Dark Souls 3's beta test felt more like Bloodborne than Dark Souls 1. What's up, Raw Dog? Is any of this shit worth getting? No, right? Fuck all that. Oh no! Uh-oh. These crazy skull guys are... You know, they're bitches, right? You'll fuck them up, but... The funny thing about those enemies is their design is so cool. When the game first came out, the first time I played this game, these guys were unkillable. You couldn't kill them. What would happen is, you would eventually deplete their... Oh, fuck, I thought that was a backstab. You would deplete their life bar, and they would just not give you souls. They wouldn't die. And I thought it was super fucked up, and apparently so did From Software, because now they are definitely killable. And it was weird because in this game, for a skeleton to be unkillable, it needs a pyromancer, like, to keep it alive. That's what happens later in the game, but those skeletons, when the game was first launched, those skeletons, they had no pyromancer, but they were unkillable. And it made that area bullshit for brand new players. It was like, alright, I can't even get through here to fucking try it, because they don't die. Really interesting gameplay stuff. The vanilla version of this game was cheap as fuck. Super cheap. The way purging stones work, there was only 2 purging stones in an entire playthrough. Anyway, I'm gonna kill this guy because he's a bitch. Ah man, he's super buff. Can you backstab him without him aggroing? Yeah, there you go. Wow, he has so much health. This guy's gonna fuck me up, right?
But I'm not defenseless, you rascal. You will soon regret
Oh, where is it? Oh, what a fucking cheating asshole! Did I touch the bonfire? I can't believe that just happened. This guy's a douche. Did you see that? He's just gonna parry me just like that? And he's still pissed? Alright. I see what kind of fight this is gonna be. Wow, this guy is so buff. You gotta penetrate the rear. Oh my god. Who does that? Okay, be cool. Boom. Penetrate the rear. Wow, he has so much health. This is like a boss. Jesus. Oh! I've never even fought him this early. This is kind of neat. Okay. Alright, what's the over-under, guys? It's not looking good right now. What's the over-under? This guy's buff. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, we gotta develop a new strat. We gotta develop a new strat. This guy's Lord Bison. This guy's Lord Bison. We gotta be very cautious with this guy. He does not fuck around. There's no way. Okay, when his shield's up, just go for the whiff punish. That's all you gotta do. He's fucking... Oh, he's got a Korean backdash. Watch out. Boom. You don't like that shit, huh? Oh, wait, was it? What? Are you serious? Akuma? Oh, ah! He gave me the Akuma. Eat shit, bitch. Oh, Korean backdash. Okay. Don't take him lightly. Don't take him lightly. This guy is a serious enemigo. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Give me that rear. Oh. Oh, trade. He's running circles around him now. He's never seen strats like these. Careful. Boom. Oh, what the hell? That shield, man. You know he's going for the gay parry. He's going for the gay parry into the riposetti. But I'm not going to give it to him. Not this time. Not this time, pal. Cut this bitch in half. Slow and steady, Lord Chatroom. Careful. You gotta whiff like that to make him think that your tier level is low. Whoa! Ooh. Are you kidding? Get out of here, cheater. Did you see the tracking on that? The Lord tracking on that? Woo! There you go. Give me that rear. Does this guy drink Estus? That would suck. Uh-oh. Oh! Playing possum, huh? Playing stupid, huh? Okay, be cool. Composure, we got him at 50%. We got him at 50%. Boom! Rear Okazemi. Rear Okazemi. I hope he doesn't drink Estus. This guy's a bitch. I never even knew how much of a bitch he was. Oh, look at him. This is gonna be a photo finish. Uh-oh. He's stuck behind the chair. I like that. Put that stupid shield down. Oh, he's a genius. Rear Okazemi. Oh, where's my souls? I can't believe this guy. This guy is a bitch. Can you believe that just happened? Alright, it's on now. It's on now. Whew. This is like Dark Souls Nationals. Okay. Jesus Christ. Can you believe this shit? Whoa. This guy's a crazy douche. Oh! Are you serious? Give me that rear. Man, look at this guy. His rear defense is so good. This guy's too good. This guy's too good. Get away from me, bitch. Oh. Man, this guy is too good. Holy moly. What a douchebag. Fuck you. Kick this guy's shield.
Come on, Eris. You're not going to make it to Dank Souls Nationals if you keep getting carried by this.
Ah! Thanks very much, Amaterasu. Listen, it's all part of the plan. How many fucking times could this guy block? I'm already running out of shit. Watch out! Oh man, he's so good at punishing. Oh, watch out! Oh, thanks very much, Amaterasu. Muchos Garcias. Listen, I'm dealing with something here. This guy's pesky as fuck. Dude punishes the Estus every time. Oh, Oh, the glove! Where's the glove? I don't have it. Oh, I have it, but... Oh, God. Get the rear! Watch out! Abort Mish! Where's the glove? His recovery off that is cheap. You can never get to the rear. Alright. I gotta equip the glove. Thanks very much, Amaterasu! Oh!
It's just embarrassing.
I got the glove. I got the glove. I have it. Okay, so here's the strat. I'm gonna run away, equip the glove, and then kill this motherfucker. That's the strat. Okay, but I gotta get my souls. Oh my god, this guy means serious business. This guy means serious business. Beeswax. Get away from me, bitch. You still follow me all the way over here? Better not. Oh my god. Come on, bro. Are you serious? That's fucked up, dude. Dude, get the fuck out of here. This guy just chases you around like crazy, huh? Alright, let's go up here. Oh my god! This guy's pissed. He's a cop! I didn't know he was a cop. Jesus Christ, so dangerous.
Looks like you're having some trouble with the gay Perry.
Thanks very much, Dudeps. I'll get him. Watch this. Now I got the glove. I got the glove so I could give him a fucking prostate exam. Can you parry with the glove? Ow. Maybe not. Ow. No, you punch with it. Sucks. Alright. Let's go for full health. This guy is a douche. Okay. This guy's a cop. But we're gonna beat the law this time. We're gonna beat the law. Fuck. Give me those souls, bitch. Did 3 hit? Okay, okay. Yeah. You never heard of this shit. You never heard of this shit. Okay, he's pretty dodgy. Boom. Look at the damage on that shit. Hey, I only got 4 more of these, will ya? Boom. Parry that shit, motherfucker. Hey, listen. That counted as... Oh, okay. I'm good. Dude, this guy's so good. Watch out! Abort Mish! Wait a minute. Do we have a dummy here? What's up, dummy? Oh, he's a genius. Ow! Fuck you. Out of ammo? Oh, God. You are a bitch. That guy is a bitch. Watch out! Oh! Alright. This time, I got him figured out. This time, I got him figured out for sure. I wonder if you could cheese his ass. I think I got a strat that's gonna be guaranteed victory. I got an idea, Lord Chatroom. Get out of the way, will ya? I got an idea. Here we go. I got an idea that's definitely gonna work. Come over here, bitch. Think you're pretty clever? Think you're pretty clever, huh? Come over here, motherfucker. Oh, you think you're pretty smart trying to get me through the wall? Come over here. What's up, bitch? Come over here. Boom! Get off my plane, you stupid sack of shit! Beautiful. Beautiful. That was the most beautiful fucking ring out I've ever seen. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Harrison Ford, Air Force One. Beautiful. Fucking scrub. Alright. So. Let's go with some decks, huh? That sounds decent. Now we can proceed. Fucking scrub. Boom! Ivan knows a good fucking sweet ring out when he sees one. Thanks, Lord Ivan. You know a sweet ring out when you see one. That was a sweet ring out. Alright. Let's go with decks. And let's go grab that stupid S-Dock. I'm gonna go for the Silver Knight Spear and the Uchigatana in this playthrough. That's the plan. That was perfect. That guy got destroyed. He thought he was pretty clever with all those perfectly timed parries and perfectly timed roll punishes and Estes punishes and all those smooth tactics. He didn't have one single defense against the ring out strat. That was a total scrub.
They're challenging us from the rear.
You are the law.
That's right. Don't ever forget it. Thanks very much, Dying Fetus. Muchos Garcias. Drop your weapons. So what do you guys... I was asking earlier, but I didn't look at the response, which is very common around here. What do you guys think? Best Dredd. Is it the new Judge Dredd? Or is it the Sylvester Stallone? Who's the best Dredd?
Akuma pose, though.
Yeah, that was pretty good, Shogun. He did the Akuma pose. That was pretty good, right? That guy was pretty buff. You gotta give him credit. But he wasn't buff enough. He was pretty buff, but not buff enough. Alright? You gotta outsmart me, you know. It's not all about perfect timing and, you know, max damage punishes and any of that stuff. It's about quick-witted, tactical strategies. Reinventing strategy. The word itself. So now that we got this stupid thing, Stallone best? Demolition Man? The Stallone... Yeah, but Stallone Dredd was pretty cool. Like, remember those cannibals? Those guys were really cool. And the ABC robot? Man, when I was a kid, I thought the ABC robot was the coolest. Volgar.
When is my Dark Souls playthrough?
That's kind of a weird question. I'm playing Dark Souls right now. Oh, do you mean you want me to create a Volgar? Maybe I will. That sounds kind of cool. Thanks very much, Volgar. You know, that sounds like a pretty cool idea. Maybe after I'm done beating Volgar the Viking, which I do like a lot, maybe I'll do a Volgar the Viking playthrough of this. I think it deserves such an honor. Right? That game's really cool. And it definitely reminds me of this game. Who said that? Man, Generosity City.
You got me, bitch, but that shit won't fly at nationals.
Crest, why not? Crestfallen Warrior. Thanks very much. Why won't it fly at nationals? Don't get butthurt. You think they're gonna patch it out before nationals? You think they're gonna patch this shit out before nationals, huh? Fat chance. You better come up with a counter strat or else you're gonna get wrecked just like you did today. Stupid bitch. And thanks. Invisible wall patch? Yeah, right. You must be friends with the devs. if you're gonna get that shit to happen. Yeah. Ban the testers. Excuse me. Perfect spacing. Oh, perfect spacing. Man, the camera lock on, switching to the next enemy, and making you roll to your demise is fucked up. It's so fucked up. It's the most fucked up. What does this stupid message say? Am I playing online? Uh-oh. I better fucking remedy that immediately. Right? Immediately. Before some fucking schmohawk like Moose starts getting any ideas. Don't even think about getting an idea. I know chances are very low. But just in case you have any ideas, don't think about getting any ideas. Don't get any ideas. No ideas allowed. Oh yeah, he doesn't have a kick. When you use rapier types of weapons in this game, you don't get a kick like that. Nice. Those shield guys are pretty cool. All the beginning enemies in this game are pretty cool. The whole beginning of the game, if you ask me, is really kind of neat and fun to play. I've always enjoyed this area and just the whole beginning of the game. It really reminds you of the beginning of Demon Souls, actually, which is also really fun. So this is the first merchant. You can see he's petting some kind of invisible shit inside this weird busket. I've heard tons of interpretations of the lore on this guy, but either way, he's a moron and he's a stoner. Look at his eyes. This guy's been smoking the reefer like crazy. Look at his eyes. Alright, buddy. I got a warrant to search your shitty ass fucking garage sale. Hands on your head. How much you want for all this shit? Boom. Wow, this guy's really buff too.
You lousy rat. Yulia! Yulia!
I'm about to fucking jack his sword right now. Boom.
Little Yulia.
Eat shit, stoner. Alright, so now we got the Uchi Katana. What are the requirements on this puppy? 14 dex, 14 strength. I should have that soon. As soon as I get that, we're gonna use that weapon. Alright. Let me touch this bonfire. And I think I could level up a little bit. So what do I need again? 14 and 14. Almost there. I could probably pop a soul and get that. In fact, I think I will. Right? Perfect. Level up. Boom. 14, 14. And now I can use the Uchi Katana. I've never used this weapon before. In fact, I don't think I've ever used a katana in Dark Souls 1. I've only used them in Dark Souls 2, which, as you can imagine, was not good times, just because it was in Dark Souls 2. It seems good. I always hear about how katanas are great in this game. Anyway, let me go ahead and quit out and then go offline, and then take a quick piss break, and then take a quick flower break, and then we'll continue. Man, this game is so sick. Steam. Go offline. Boom. Would you tell if you heard anything about the new Soul Calibur? I haven't heard anything about a new Soul Calibur, but I assume that there will be another one. I mean, how could there not be, right? There's gonna be another Soul Calibur game. It's just a matter of what and when. I'm not really looking forward to it, though. Right? I mean, how could you be looking forward to it based on, like, the last bunch of Soul Calibur things that came out? I've also heard rumor, or maybe not rumor, that the Soul Calibur dev team disbanded. They're no longer working for Namco. So if they do make a new Soul Calibur, it's going to be something totally new from a totally new perspective. So, I don't know. Anyway, load game. Jerry Shenix. That's my new favorite name for a created character. Mouse cursor. Okay, just give me a second to take a leak. I'll be right back, Lord Chatroom. Just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue. So, I got the Uchigatana. And I can use it. Maybe I can equip this and still fast roll? No. Maybe if I unequip these? No. How about the hat? Nope. I need the shield. Right? Whatever. Okay. I wonder what kind of damage this thing does. Boom. Cut that bitch in half. Pretty cool so far. Ooh, Korean backdash? And Estes drinking? Fucking cheap ass motherfucker. Wow, it would be really sick if you could do a two-handed L2 parry. but it doesn't seem as though you can. Why am I fat rolling? I thought I was not fat rolling in the first place, but I guess I am. There we go. Lose the gloves and you're good to go. How about this? Nah, that ain't gonna work. Unless maybe I lose the hat. 1.1. Could work. Nope. Okay. Let's continue. So this has a thrusting attack too, which is pretty good considering later on you get that thrust damage ring. Seems like a pretty good weapon so far. Maybe, I think the reason why I never messed with... I don't know. I don't really have an answer to why I never messed with katanas. I always heard about how good they were, but I just didn't find it appealing. Gold pine. This shit is so important. Gold pine resin makes so much of this shit way easier. The damage is crazy, especially in the beginning of the game. I always wonder for these guys that develop the combat system in this game. I wonder, like, do they really have a lot of, like, a hard time deciding what to do? Like, it must be annoying trying to come up with a new idea for a new enemy, right? They've done so many different enemies now over so many different games. It's like, they must be out of ideas. But Bloodborne's DLC has a bunch of cool ideas in it. I think some of the Bloodborne DLC enemies are some of the coolest enemies ever. That enemy that's like a shark that, you know, it's got a big mouth and they're fucking super good and annoying. Those guys are so cool. I don't know what they're called, but I gotta find out. I have the Future Press guide. Maybe I should check the lore. Oh, beautiful. Don't get cut in half. I gotta fight the Black Knight right now. This game's fucking awesome. How are you not burnt out on this game? I don't know. I guess... I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. I really like this game. I never get bored of it. Maybe, I don't know if it's that this game is really good or if it's that games in general are really shitty, but this game is fucking awesome. What's up, Moriscos? Big damage? Not really. Wow, come on, man. Give me a break. That's too close. I gotta heal. Alright, let's get a parry on the steps right here. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, 2 more parries. 2 more gay parries and we'll be good to go. It's a good thing this guy doesn't est us. Man, this guy's trying to run, huh? Get his rear. Uh-oh. Man, his rear defense is so good. Look at that. Cameraman's playing Dance Dance Revolution over here. Stab it with his own knife. 3rd hit? No! Oh my god. No stability on this fucking thing. Oh, don't do it. Give me that rear. Beautiful. It's a photo finish. No sword. He's lucky I didn't get him with the same strats that got that stupid crestfallen bitch earlier. Oh yeah. Oh, this should be easy. I always fuck up and try to kill this gecko over here, but he always eludes me because I forget about what types of attacks you want. Thankfully, the Uchigatana, boom, boom, it has a good attack angle for geckos. Okay, so we're gonna go for the boss, and I'm gonna use one of the pine resins for this boss. Even though he's pretty easy, sometimes you beat him really easy, but then sometimes he'll just corner you, and you know how that goes. All right. Here we go. Two-handed, of course. Dodge the first one. Boom, boom. Cut this bitch in half. Oh, staggered? That was super easy. That was crazy. The music didn't even get a chance to get hype. That was crazy easy. This weapon seems good, right? I usually use the S-stock for that fight. Or maybe the club if I'm using deprived. That was crazy easy. Uchigatana, best Chigatana. You gotta remember that your run speed is slowed down in 60 frames per second. So some things like that run that I just attempted will be a lot harder in 60 frames because of the run speed. Let's level up a little bit. So we can use the weapon now. I think we should go with vitality and endurance. Oh, I'm gonna need to put some in faith too. That's sucky. Alright, we're good to go for now. First thing I see when I read the chat, Asians don't like sausages anyway. What does that mean? I've never heard that stereotype. Asians don't like sausages. You know sausage liking piece of shit. How do you not like sausages? Alright, so I'm gonna let this guy, if you chill here long enough, this guy jumps down. And if you want to, you can use a pine resin to chop this guy's tail off. And that gives you the cheapest sword ever. The Drake sword. Oh, nice job. Perfect timing. Scratching your nose and shit. Wow, I got lucky that didn't hit me. Alright. Anyway, you can chop his tail off right there, and that does hook you up with the Drake sword, which is the cheapest shit ever. Super duper cheap. It ruins the game, if you ask me. Alright. So now, we gotta kill this one clown right here, shield guy. It's funny because these shield guys, they look like bitches, but you know, you gotta show them respect. Hespec. You got to show them Hespec. Speaking of Hespec, this shield that I have is like a stick of butter next to this guy's sword. So I ain't blocking shit. But this guy's weakness is his rear. Damn, he has a lot of health too. This guy's weakness is his rear. Whoa, oh my god, I was blocking that too. And he's squishing me. This is gonna be a rough fight, Lord Chat. Because my nose is itchy. That's the worst part. The part that's most concerning about all this is my nose being itchy. Cameraman playing Dance Dance as usual. Excuse me. What's up, bro? Come over here. Look at this turtly ass motherfucker. That's so cheap. It's totally unblockable. Get his rear. It's totally unblockable with this shield. It just knocks you down. So fucking cheap. Wow, and this guy's trying to cheese me? Through the fountain? Man, what is up with these fucking enemigos being so cheesy? I'm concerned that there's a third attack there. Boom. Boom. Perfectly. Oh, executed. Black Knight Greatsword. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think I'm gonna use it, but I'll take it. I'll take the luck. That's what I wanted last time and I didn't get it. It's fucking cool, right? Boom, it's too heavy. It's too heavy. Alright. Let's level up a little bit. Let's go with...